friends, Namaskar. Welcome to Veena's kitchen table and literally welcome to my kitchen today. As they say, we must enjoy what we do and do what we enjoy. And if we apply this principle to our cooking, I'm sure every dish that we make will be finger-licking delicious. Today, I'm going to share with you a wonderful recipe called Dabba chicken. It is simple yet exotic, and I'm sure you're going to love it. So let's not wait. Let's start cooking. Welcome back, friends. So let's start making our lababdar Dabba chicken. These are the ingredients that we need to make our Dabba chicken. Looking at the ingredients itself, you must be wondering what we are going to make. But I assure you it's going to be a wonderful dish for any party. Here we have 500 grams of boneless chicken cut into small pieces this size. I have 1 tablespoon of ginger finely crushed, 1 tablespoon of garlic finely crushed, 3 green chilies finely crushed, and 1 small onion made into a fine paste. Here we have 3 very important ingredients that are very typical to our Dabba chicken, and that is 2 tablespoons of roasted gram or roasted chana. This is how it looks, easily available at your grocery shops. 2 tablespoons of melon seeds. This too is easily available at your grocery shops. It's melon seeds or magas, as it is called. It gives body to our gravy. I have taken about 9 cashew nuts. So these 3 together give body and volume to our gravy. I have 2 tomatoes sliced into roundels, 2 medium-sized potatoes sliced into roundels, washed, and I have left them in water. I have half cup of thick curd, 2 tablespoons of fresh cream, 1 egg. I have taken here 1 cup of pasta, about half cup of coriander leaves, about half teaspoon of red chili flakes, and 1 teaspoon of Garam Masala. We need oil and ghee and salt, of course, in the process of cooking. So our first step is to marinate our chicken with the ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic, and 3 green chilies crushed into a fine paste, and about half teaspoon of salt. Give it a good mix and leave it to marinate while we get the other things ready. While the chicken is marinating, we will boil the pasta or the macaroni in water. We add a little salt to boiling water and boil and cook the macaroni or pasta till it is soft but not mushy. We have kept our pasta for boiling, and now we have something to do with our potato roundels. These are thin slices of potato which need to be fried. You can fry it with a little oil in a pan, or for the healthier option you could use an air fryer. I'm going to put them in the air fryer, but we can easily do it in a pan using little oil. Now these 3 ingredients need to be made into a fine paste. So we need to put it in our blender and first grind it into a powder, then add little water and make it into a fine paste. Make sure that it is blended into a fine paste because our gravy has to be very smooth and silky. I'll be adding 1 more green chili along with it because I've taken 3 small green chilies for the chicken. I'll be adding 1 more green chili. There is no other spice to this chicken dish, so I'll be adding 1 more chili. It's depending on your family's taste. Please adjust the chilies. Our chicken has been marinating for about 20 minutes. In the meantime, we have boiled the pasta and ground to a fine paste melon seeds, cashew nuts, and roasted chana dal, and air fried our potatoes. So let's start making our lababdar Dabba chicken. So the pot is on fire and it's hot. I'm adding about 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of oil. The oil is hot. I'm going to put in the ground onions, the onion paste. Be careful as you drop in the onion paste because it's going to splutter. We don't have to brown the onions, just about lightly roast it till the raw smell disappears. At this point, we'll add our chicken that has been marinating in ginger, garlic, green chili paste and about half teaspoon of salt. Keep the flame high while you are cooking the chicken. Let the chicken sear and seal the juices. That keeps the chicken always juicy and succulent. If you reduce the fire, then the chicken dries out. Chicken has been sauteing for about 4 minutes. It's changed color, but there is still some water, as you can see. So we'll just dry it up a little. Now we'll add our ground paste of cashew nut, melon seeds and roasted chana dal to our chicken. Make sure that the paste is fine and smooth. That makes our gravy very creamy. Mix the paste well into the chicken. Reduce the flame to low and we'll allow the chicken to cook in this paste for about 3 to 4 minutes. The chicken has been cooking in the ground paste for about 2 minutes. We'll give it a stir. Because we've added cashew nuts, it could stick to the bottom. So make sure that you stir it occasionally. Indian cuisine is so exotic. Who would have thought we can use melon seeds and cashew nuts and roasted chana dal to make a nice gravy? But that's the fun about cooking. Putting them all together and a masterpiece is made. That's how dishes are or recipes are made or invented. Okay, it is time now to add the curd. Keep the fire on low. We'll add the curd. Mix it well. We may need to add a little more salt because we've added only little. We can do that once we taste it after adding everything. After mixing in the curd, we'll add in the cream as well. 2 tablespoons of cooking cream. At this point, I'll just check the seasoning. Yeah, it's almost perfect. We can add a pinch of salt. It's already delicious. And still there are steps to go. So you can imagine what it's going to turn out to be. We'll put in a little coriander leaves now and about 3/4 teaspoon of Garam Masala. Mix it well. We'll close it and let it cook and simmer in this gravy for another 2 to 3 minutes. As you can see, our chicken has been cooking for a good 3 minutes on medium heat and the chicken is tender. It's cooked well and the gravy looks nice and thick and creamy. Now it's time to add our pasta. Give it a nice mix. Your children are going to love it. And my young students are really going to make it and enjoy it. So all mommies, get ready to make Dabba chicken for your children. We mix in the pasta well and we'll close it and keep it for 1 minute on low fire and then switch off the fire. I've taken an oven-proof dish here and I'm going to empty my chicken and pasta mix into this dish. I have emptied the chicken and the pasta mix into the bake-proof dish that I have taken. Spread it evenly. And now comes the fun part. After dishing out our chicken and pasta mixture, we're going to arrange the tomatoes, and then the potatoes, sprinkle some coriander leaves, some chili flakes. I have taken 1 egg here. I'm going to beat it. I'll add a little coriander to the egg and a pinch of salt. Beat it well and pour it over your mixture gradually, evenly, so that it covers the mixture. And now I'm going to pour in smoking hot ghee on top that will cook my eggs immediately. I've poured about 1 teaspoon of ghee, pure ghee, and I'm bringing it to its maximum smoking point. I'm pouring 1 teaspoon of hot ghee, smoking ghee, over the mixture. And now this goes into the oven for about 15 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. If you don't have an oven, there's no need to worry. You could use a tawa or a griddle instead. Just place the tawa on the fire. Let the fire be on high and the tawa heat up well. Reduce the fire and keep the pot in which you have arranged your dish over the griddle. And just keep it closed and bake it for about 15 minutes. Just ensure that your pot is closed tight. I've kept it at 200 degrees and I'll leave it there for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes of baking in the oven, our Dabba chicken is ready to be served. And believe me friends, it smells heavenly. It looks yummy and the smell is just out of the world. It's just waiting to be eaten up. So let's not wait. Let's start cooking.